Hello folks, welcome to another video of Talking with Can.
Hello there.
In this video, we are going to discuss about ECA or Educational Credential Assessments. So Vishnu, what is an ECA and is this a mandatory thing for immigration?
ECA stands for Education Credential Assessment. This is one of the mandatory requirement for any sort of immigration as well as some of the study permit application. There are totally 7 different sort of ECA approved agencies are there in Canada, among which 5 of them are under the CIC, 2 of them are under the professional bodies. The list of the agencies which is approved under the CIC are Comparative Education Service done from the University of Toronto, Schooling of Continuous Studies. The second one is the International Credential Assessment Service of Canada, which is also known as ICAS. The most popular one is WES, World Education Service. The fourth one is International Qualification Assessment Service, which is also known as IQAS. And the last and the most important is from the British Columbia Institute of Technology, which is International Credential Evaluation Service. Other than these 5 agencies, if you are following under one of the professional like medical or a pharmacy, then you can able to do the ECA through your professional body in Canada, which is Medical Council of Canada for the primary medical diploma holders. And also, if someone is a pharmacist, then they can able to do the ECA done through Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada.
So Vishnu, let's talk about the most popular option, right? WES. Most of our international students go through WES. It is one of the most user-friendly ECAs out there. So what exactly is WES?
WES stands for World Education Service, which is one of agency which deal with education credential assessment. Technically what WES is doing is they are evaluating the international education which is done outside Canada, and they are giving equivalency towards the Canadian studies, which means if someone do a master's in Canada or do an MBA in Canada, to do a PR application or even for a study in universities, the respective agencies request for the education credential assessment based upon the Canadian education. These agencies, especially WES, which is very popular, technically do the assessment based upon the Canadian education and provide a report that as per the Canadian education standard, what is the standard of education the particular applicant might have done back home.
Got it. And how do one apply for WES?
Like any other immigration process or any other process overall, I would say this ECA, even if it is through WES or even if ICAS or IQAS, you don't have to depend upon any third-party agencies. It's an online process which is same like creating your profile, creating your login credentials, and after that submitting your documents. All the informations are given in the respective website. Plus, WES or IQAS do have a very good feedback where they give a customer service to the respective applicants. You call the customer service and they will able to guide you. But more than that, you will find thousands of informative videos on the YouTube where you can able to apply by yourself.
Alright, and what does the processing time look like and what is the validity of these ECAs?
All the ECAs has a different eligibilities, the standard of evaluation and the processing time. For example, if we are talking about the most popular WES, it takes around 21 days once they receive all the requested document at a WES office. Whereas if you are looking for IQAS or ICAS, it can take up to 6 to 8 months. And when we are talking about the professional bodies like a Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada or Medical Council of Canada, it depends time to time depending upon what is the backlog they are looking into.
Alright, is there any advantages of doing WES in particular or is there any disadvantages of doing WES?
So same like any other process, any application which you process do have its positive and negatives. WES is very fast, very transparent, very renowned for its assessment. Whereas I have noticed that people select or opt for IQAS or ICAS compared to WES. I have noticed that in some of the cases where the WES is not able to give a proper degree or a master equivalency, the candidate usually prefer to go with IQAS and ICAS and they get a 3-year diploma or a degree or a master's equivalency, which is a positive side that WES evaluation is a little bit strict, but IQAS, ICAS, even though it take longer time, the the credential assessment, if it comes as a degree or 3-year diploma or a master's, definitely that add up more points towards the PR application.
So Vishnu, if a person is a doctor from back home or if she is a pharmacist from back home, do they also have to do WES, and is WES the best way to do this?
I always recommend, if someone is a professional, specifically if someone did a medical degree or a pharmacy degree from back home, it's always a good idea to go and do your ECA assessment through the designated professional bodies. The reason for that is when you do through WES, IQAS or ICAS, it can be only used for the immigration purpose. However, if a professional person who did a medical background or a pharmacy background able to do it through a designated professional bodies, it is gonna be helping them not only for the immigration but also to get the license in Canada. So with one assessment, they will able to get a PR as well as they will able to get into their own professional job and clearing the exam.
So there you have it, folks. I hope that you understood what basically an ECA is. So if you're having any problems with WES, it's always best that you look into alternatives like ICAS or IQAS and the other educational credential assessments provided by the University of British Columbia and the University of Toronto.
For more information like this, always follow us. You can also comment below your concerns and queries related to this topic or any other immigration related topic. We would try our level best to cover your concerns and queries in our upcoming videos. Thank you and have a nice day.